In this video I'm going to show you how to complete every Eternal Corridor quest in the Marni faction. Now the Marni faction is a special faction quest in the Delesya region. It's right here, the first quest, just under the eye in Delesya. In order to unlock this, you'll need to have completed chapter 12 of the main story and also some other quests around Delesya. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video for how to complete them and which quest you might be missing. Now you want to head to this manor and pick up this painting and then interact when you have your visione on you with this mechanism. Now you have to turn the hands until a certain position here. You have to remember this position because once it reaches, after a second, is going to change the position of the hand. So you have to move the hands just before the correct position and then move them both at the same time. So the goal here is to have them both in the right position at the same time. But if you only have one of them, is going to change position just a second after. Now you want to go through these doors which will appear after completing that puzzle. You want to go all the way until the last room where there's no more doors and then press escape to exit the visione, and now a new door will appear leading you to this room with a broken staircase. Now you want to look on the walls for a place where you can interact with your visione, and it's going to be behind the bookshelf. You just have to interact with it and it will change the view again. The stairs will be repaired, but what you want to do is you want to head in this room behind the stairs and then leave your visione, and on the table right here you will find a journal. This journal right here you want to open up, you want to pick up and then open up in your inventory and then read every page you can in this book, and this will update the quest. And you'll have to head over here, which is Spire in Delesya. So it's going to be very uneven terrain, very rocky. It's going to be a bit of a grind to get here, but once you get here you have to head on inside through this door, and here you will find a teleporter. Now all you have to do, if you want to look around the room, you will not find much. So what you want to do here is you want to step onto this teleporter right here and then interact with this. Now you have to align the two outer rings. You can select which one you want to interact with W and S, and then you can rotate it with the A and D key, so the movement keys. I'm going to speed up the footage a bit, and I will show you in a second exactly what the right position is. You want this one on the second one, and then just rotate the last one until you see a glow. Then the teleporter will activate and you will be teleported to a sky island. You have to use a force palm on this button to make this box move into position, and after a short while the door to the box will open and you'll be able to step out on the sky island. This is called the Skypillar Arhipelago. So the goal here is to use axiom force to pull yourself up onto these boxes, and it kind of works like a platformer. You have to jump around on these boxes until you reach another bigger platform with a teleporter in the center that's going to send you to the next sky island. So the best way to do this is just to use your axiom force and force palm to jump as high as you can and get yourself as high into the sky island as you can until you see this platform with the thing in the middle. Now it took me a little bit to figure out, but here you just have to step on it and it will take you to the next sky island, and that's all you have to do for the first location. In the second location you'll have to use force palm again on the button, and then you'll have to use your bow to shoot these balls around this arena. You'll have to watch out because there will be a constant wave of lasers shooting towards you, so you have to dodge them while using your bow to damage these floating balls. You have to break all of them, and once you break them all you'll be able to step on the platform in the middle of this sky island in order to go to the next one. The next sky island is going to be called the Steelsail Archipelago. You're going to, after having used force palm on the button and left the box, you will enter this area. Now if you look down here you will find these fans. So it's going to be pretty obvious. What you have to do is you have to glide, and if you are gliding while directly above the gust of wind for the fans, it will propel you upwards and you will not lose stamina like any fan does. Now what you have to do is you have to get all the way on top on the right side. So let me just show you just in a second. We're almost there. It's going to be on the right side of this arena. Right here is where you will find a platform with a teleporter that's going to send you to the next location. You just have to step on it and you will be teleported to the next Sky Island. Then on the next Sky Island you will have to fight a very strange and very unique boss that took me quite a long time to figure out what you have to do. So basically what you want to do is you want to glide, and then you want to use Nature Snare while in the air. So this is something I didn't know you can do, but you can use Nature Snare while floating up in the air in order to block his projectiles. So just keep blocking the projectiles. You want to wait until he finishes shooting the lasers. Then you want to use Nature Retribution, which is the level 2 of Nature Snare. So just give me a second. As you can see, when it finishes shooting the lasers, you're gonna want to aim at the core. Right there I missed, so that was my mistake, but I missed. So now I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to keep floating and then wait for it to shoot again, and then I'll just need to use Nature Snare again. I'm in focus mode right now. I'm trying to recover some focus, and then I'm going to use Nature Snare and I'm going to block everything, and I'm just wait for him to finish shooting, and then he's going to finish shooting very soon, so I can reflect it back onto him. Just a few seconds. It takes a bit of patience. So there's going to be a white dot in the center of the screen. That's where you want to aim. That's where the projectiles will be shot at. So right here it did some damage, but I'm gonna have to do it again in order to fully defeat him. And I sped up the footage here. As you can see, you just have to aim at the center once it finishes, and that's it. The boss will be defeated, and then a door will open up right behind him where the eye used to be, and you just have to fly through this, and here you will find the teleporter that's going to take you to the next Sky Island. And here you'll have to fight this boss. It's going to be quite a difficult fight. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest bosses to fight, because he can easily one-shot you if you're not careful. One of his weaknesses is the lightning element. As you can see, after having used lightning on him, he is now in an overheated state where he has fire coming out of it. So you just want to imbue your Turning Slash with lightning, because Turning Slash gives you a window of invincibility where he cannot damage you. So you have to time that window of invincibility to hit him through his attack, and look at the damage lightning does to him. As you can see right there, he would have hit me if I didn't have that window of invisibility. So you just have to keep doing this attack. You have to time it right, so you'll probably have to die a few times until you learn his attack patterns. But once you learn his attack patterns and you learn when you have to time Turning Slash with the lightning element imbued, once you learn that, the fight becomes very manageable. As you can see right there, he would have one-shotted me, but I managed to hit him through his attack. Right here I managed to dodge. So it's a very short window to dodge when he does the stun attack, like he does the yelling, and that gives you daze. So you can use a helmet with daze immunity to avoid that, but I didn't realize at the time. But anyway, you just have to be patient, you have to focus, and make sure you keep using Turning Slash right in the middle of his attack, and then when he has a full yellow bar, just use Turning Slash again, use some heavy attacks in, and as you can see, the fight will be over quite fast, and it's already over. And this will be the last Sky Island in the chain. Once you defeat this boss, you'll get a ring, which is not a amazing ring. It's not a bad ring, but it's not an amazing reward. However, this will be the last quest in the Marni faction quest, and there is nothing else to do on the Sky Island. So yeah, that's all with this Sky Island and this faction quest. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, leave a like or subscribe for more.